hey, check it out. I got a deck box and it's pretty sweet. So if you guys want my deck box, a custom deck box, some sweet accessories, or this double-sided partner deck box, then you guys can check those out with the description down below. It's a 10% discount on all deck boxes and it helps support the channel and my friend's business. Thank you guys so much. Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic. And today we are playing a Lady Luck deck with Delina Wild Mage, and hopefully Lady Luck is with us. 4 mana 3/2. We have a when it attacks in, we roll a d20. If it's a 1 through 14, we just make a copy of a creature. Exile this have to be end of combat. If it's 15-20, we do the same thing, but you may roll again. And so if we have lots and lots of dice to roll, then we have a really high chance of hitting a 15-20, and we should be able to keep copying this over and over again, especially if you have Pixie Guide as the token that we're copying attacking in. Then it'll give us another dice to roll each time that we roll, and that should just give us a basically 0% chance of losing. We'll see. There's always the chance that we do miss it, but should always hit a 15-20 and keep making more and more Pixie Guides. That is the dream, a hidden for 1 million and win the game. We do also have Discontinuity in this deck, which is another pretty fun way to go because it works well with Delina, whatever, this lady, where when it attacks in, we could also just copy itself. And the issue with that is that they exile at the end of combat. But if we can deal damage and then combat doesn't actually technically end at that point, we can, while maybe this part is on the stack or whatever, we end our turn so that we get to keep all of our creatures that we copied with Delina. And then on the next turn, we get to do it again and attack with multiple Delinas. And that should be enough to just win the game, especially if we have a Barbarian Class, and whenever we roll a dice, then we get to have the, get +2/+0 and menace to creatures with Barbarian Class. It gets pretty sweet. And so this is just an alternate win con that we have to lean out if we don't have the Pixie Guide side of things, but we should be able to find it with all of our card draws. So we have Faithless Looting, we have Prismari Command to draw us cards, Fire Prophecy to find us stuff as well. Torch Courier comes in as well for this. And then we do just have other creatures we can kind of be copying to get extra value out of this. If we have enough Barbarian Classes, we should still have a good chance of getting that 15-20. As long as we have about 5 to 6 dice that we're rolling, it's a really high chance of getting 15-20. If we even have 3, it's a decent chance, that we're going to do it. And so we're going to try to have as much chance as possible to make Delina work and do some fun shenanigans with this. Spell Pierces, dive down to protect the combo a little bit, and that's basically the deck. So let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay, see how this does for us, and wish me luck. Here we go. All right, I'm against Blue Wizard, and we have 2 of the combo pieces and ways to draw, so definitely keep this hand. So real quick, why am I not playing more standard 2022 right now, or more standard stuff in general? For me, because it's somewhat boring. I think standard 22 is actually really interesting right now, but the issue is that after rotation happens, it's going to be basically the same deck after this. All right, I actually am going to go for the Fire Prophecy on this. Throw this out on, what do we need more of? I think it's more red than blue, but I could be wrong. Let's go ahead and just shock this in. I'm not too worried about a life total just yet. Get rid of Lanny. We're going to drop the bottom of our library. Having removal against elves is really important, especially if we don't find the combo immediately. So I think I actually dropped the Faithless Looting. We want the Pixie Guide. I want to be able to remove stuff. All right, found another Faithless Looting. Sure. That's cool. All right, let's go ahead and yeah, Faithless Looting. Draw some cards. Torch Courier is pretty good, but not as good here. Drop the other Faithless Looting. If they are in red, if this is Gruul, they're going to have more removal for Delina, so we do want the haste. Let's drop Faithless Looting and Steam Vents, I guess. Hopefully we can find some more stuff. I am going to go ahead and do I rank up the Barbarian Class, or do I play the Pixie Guide? The thing with Pixie Guide is it can come down after Delina as long as we have protection, as long as we have other stuff going on. But I think we do get it out here on board. Pass the turn. Wayward Swordtooth gets to play another land. All right, so that's not Gruul aggro. So this is a rampy deck. Draw 2, then discard 2 cards. Let's just make a treasure. I'm wanting to... I still need to play a land this turn. I'm trying to decide which ones I'm actually playing here. It doesn't really... These don't work if we don't have cards in hand very much. Torch Courier is pretty nice to get out. I guess Faithless Looting would be a better thing to cast for us instead of Prismari Command, huh? All right, there we go. That's the Delina. All right, so we get rid of these 2. Play out Torch Courier, Delina on the next turn. Attacking with Pixie Guide. I guess this can't actually block as well. Oops. Oh well. Down to 19, pass the turn. And we have the combo online as long as Delina survives. That is the biggest issue. They have to not have removal and be able to deal 2 points of damage. That never happens. Path of Discovery. Oh, that's fun shenanigans right there. So I believe even if the combo starts, we have to have Delina out in the battlefield to keep the combo going. All right, Path of Discovery, Explores. Yeah, so this is just creating tons of really, really wide boards, fun shenanigans stuff. So that's cool. Luckily, we have the combo, and we should win here. All right, give you haste. I mean, we only get so many rolls on these first ones, so hopefully it's enough. All right, 2 attackers. Copy Pixie Guide. All right, we got the first one. That is very, very important. All right, take action. We can always choose not to take action. Oh no! Oh, come on. And then they get to kill Delina. Delina, whatever. For the love. So dumb. So dumb. I mean, having cards in hand would be better for Faithless Looting. I probably shouldn't have played that out. But I do want to be able to get up to the Barbarian Class out of this. So I think next turn I'm just buffing those up. And then we can have haste for whenever we find another Delina. And then hopefully that's going to be enough the next time. Those are the only ones that we really have to just like have luck for, is those first few draws. The first few rolls, I mean. All right, getting big beefy dudes. Trying to find more lands, I'm guessing, to kind of go off with this more. Don't know what's in their hand. Torch Courier is good. It's a good thing to discard once we have haste, though. So let's go ahead and just do this turn. Not going to block with Fairy Guide. Pixie Guide, I mean. All right, so we get like 3 more looks here to try to find another Delina. Because I'm guessing they'll get to City's Blessing on this turn. We'll see. But I mean, they should. They have the ability to gain a bunch of life. If I'm assuming they have the Wild Growth Elemental, whatever. The guy that gains lots of life whenever you explore. It makes sense to have here. It's such a good card still. All right, so what's the red for? That's the real question. Shivan Fire. Rude. Spell Pierce. Would have been nice. Okay, Faithless Looting. Fire Prophecy. Get rid of a land. Get rid of Torch Courier now. And pass the turn. That does kill a Delina. So if they have more of those, it's bad. Okay, Jade Light Ranger. we kill it now before it gets to explore and get counters. Yeah. Okay, another Barbarian Class isn't the worst. Not like amazing or anything. Man, we had the combo. We got a 14 as the roll. Okay, down to 3, last chance. At least we need 2 blockers, and that's game. And yeah. Good game. Oh, Lady Luck was not with us this time. All right, let's go on to the next one. We did get to the combo, though, and that is a good sign. All right, against Hyper to Dene, and we have lots of ways to improve our rolls, but only spell pierce for protection, interaction, anything. We're going to find a Delina, though, so it's okay. You know, it's fine. We're going to be good. I do. Spell pierce at least has some interaction, you know? There's our 4th land. That means that if we find a Delina, we're in good shape. Thrilling Discovery. Yeah. Reanimation. Good way to go about things. Let's... I don't think we play out Pixie Guide yet. We're going to hold up the Spell Pierce. Actually, the next turn is when we need to hold up Spell Pierce. This next turn, they're just going to be discarding and drawing again. So we play out Pixie Guide, we pass the turn. Next turn, we play out Barbarian Class, hold up Spell Pierce. Hopefully, we find a Faithless Looting as well, so we can draw another card. But then Spell Pierce to get rid of their reanimation. Hopefully, 1 turn is enough. Seize them spoils. Stitcher. Okay. Faithless Looting. Okay. They haven't found an Burial Rites yet. Good sign. All right. Sulfur Falls. Barbarian Class. Torch Courier. Attack in with Pixie Guide. Pass the turn. Hold up Spell Pierce here. Shocks it in. Blood for Bones. Spell Pierce. All right. If they have more Blood for Bones, they also have to have the creature now for it. No Burial Rites, yes. They could still have it in hand and play it for 5, I believe. So, Delina. No! Oh, man. That's cool, I guess. Whatever. Alright, we're going to level up both of these to level 2. Unfortunately, Delina is the only way to roll dice. This is actually the issue, I think. Wizards really didn't give us good dice rolling cards. The only other one that could maybe be okay is the goblin that gets trample, which actually wouldn't be terrible, except I think it enters the battlefield, they roll the dice, and so we wouldn't ever be able to target that creature with this stuff anyway. All right, so they're only getting rid of Torch Courier. That's fine. Pixie Guide stays alive. Mired Triton. All right, so they didn't combo off this turn. That's a really good sign. However, if they ever get to the Praetor, Delina dies immediately. So that's not great. I think we kill this for the Blood for Bones anyway here. So kill this. Get rid of Spirebluff Canal. That's the lady. Level that up. Attack in. Pass the turn. All right. Stitcher Supplier, Blood for Bones. Please don't have it. Please don't have it. That's in Burial Rites. They have it anyway. And I think that's game. All right, Velomachus is better. They didn't go for the Praetor. Oh, because they're going to get it here. Right. Right. You know, of course. Oh, they didn't. That's still okay. Pixie Guide will die, but we actually do have a chance to still win with just the Delina. They should have absolutely gone for Ella Schnorn, like hands down. That would have been 100 times better. All right, so we lose this lady. That's, I mean, awful, but cool. Okay, Delina. Attack in, copy itself. Let's see how well we can roll. Okay, we got it one time. Take action. We should be able to buff things up like crazy here. All right, so give it menace so it's hard to block. And now we buff up the same one over and over again. It's not enough for lethal. We at least get to kill stuff, kind of. Except for the, you know, the one that's important. Dang it. I mean, we had a chance. We had a chance. It wasn't enough. Yeah, good game. Dude, this is so dumb. We're dead on board, right? They have, I mean, it's almost, yeah, we're done. If we found one more Delina off the top, we might have had a chance there for one more turn, but I'm done. We only needed one more hit and we would have been perfect. All right, up against San Moroso, and no blue mana. Only 2 lands. We have a Delina. I think we do have the mulligan this one. On the play up against Loris deck, no real interaction without blue mana. So yeah, we'll switch. I guess keep this. Faithless Looting to find some more lands. We'll drop 1 Pixie Guide. Hopefully this is enough. All right, play Faithless Looting, draw some cards, get rid of, I think I want to hold on to Fire Prophecy right now. It might just be Barbarian Class. Yeah, Barbarian Class, we do need it though to make Pixie Guide really work the first couple of times. It's not necessary, but it's a way to give haste. It's a way to do a lot of stuff here. Let's drop Fire Prophecy in land. Are 2 ways to actually interact with their deck. Maybe we drop Pixie Guide and try to find it later. Let's do that. Selfless Savior. Well, less interaction now. Sulfur Falls, Barbarian Class, pass the turn. Strom, okay, yep. Auras is annoying. Luckily, it gives us a little bit of a clock here. They're playing a little bit slower. Really not that much, though. It's not the other one, which is good. Okay, Island. I guess we get rid of their Selfless Savior here while we're doing this. I could make a treasure. So we want to draw 2 cards, discard 2 cards. I can make a treasure token or just get rid of the Selfless Savior. I think we make a treasure token here. That way we can get rid of our lands a little bit more aggressively. Should have done this at instant speed. Actually, I want to play a land out though, right? If I've already played a land? I don't know, guys. I don't keep track of these things. Could play out the Torch Courier with the treasure. Okay, get rid of some lands. Fast turn. Sentinel's Eyes. Yeah, the Vigilance is actually annoying here. That means that we won't be able to attack him with just a Delina itself without way more odds here. Man, I do feel like my luck has not been super great. We've been able to find the combo pieces. I am wondering if I should be doing the whole discard thing without ways to bring them back. Faithless Looting. There's a Delina. Let's get rid of Prismari Command, and I think I do want the land here. Rid of those guys. We just don't have anything to actually target Delina with. All right, so play this out, pass the turn. We need to not die for a couple turns. That would be great. Pass the turn. There's the life gain. So it has to be Pixie Guide that we find. No blocks for this turn. It's a draw card. I might just be buffing this up anyway, so this probably should have been a blocker. Oh well. Kind of surprised they didn't attack him with more stuff. There's not really a reason not to. All right, so I have Torch Courier, so that's fine. So the Pixie Guide is really what matters. So we have haste is what I'm saying. We have to find a Pixie Guide and quick. Another blocker isn't the absolute worst. Let's go ahead and level this up. I don't want them to have removal for Delina. Pass the turn. We also have to have enough mana to play Delina and the Pixie Guide, so maybe I should have played it there. So we had a chance to win on the next turn. Sacrifice it, give this haste. That way they don't gain life at least. Could be useful. Buys Luris. Pass to my turn, Pixie Guide. Okay, Wily Goblin. Wily Goblin's another blocker. Gives us the mana to play out Delina and Pixie Guide on the same turn. Do they have essence captures here? Counters for creatures. Or is this just holding up the All Seed and the Selfless Savior and stuff? All right, I think it was just a whatever. Pass the turn. There's Spirit Dancer. They haven't found any flying stuff yet, but now they'll be able to draw extra cards. Not so great. We were probably dead on this turn. I don't really know how we're not. Should not have gotten rid of my Pixie Guide. Yeah. Yeah, we're dead. We're done. All right. Misplay. All right. Do we have a chance to draw land with this Faithless Looting? You know what? No, this is a bad hand anyway. We have 0 of the pieces we need. This is better. Discontinuity is cool, but we'll drop it to the bottom for this hand. So yep, keep this, drop that. Lead off with Barbarian Class and pass the turn. Soulscar Mage. Pixie Guide. Pass the turn. They probably will have removal for this. Hopefully not too much. Yeah, Lightning Helix. Spell Pierce is interesting. I could hold up Spell Pierce just to stop any damage going to face a little bit on this next turn, and level this up. Try to get up to the hasty side of things so that we can still just top deck it and do something. High chance of them having removal for Delina though, so I guess we try to go for this now. Let's actually just do 2 damage to this, create a treasure instead of drawing right now. We need to draw cards. We actually don't have tons of things we want to discard. That's kind of the issue with this deck. I realized that I needed to build a little bit differently. Pass the turn. More mana is nice. Penthic Legionnaire. Was this Defiant Strike? Draws him a card. Sure. Dude, I need to play this deck. This deck looks insane. All right, shock this in. Delina, protect anything that would kill Delina. Hopefully, don't have too much. Fighting a Discontinuity would be sweet. They can pay for it. Yeah. I was hoping they didn't have more lands. Now what? Guess we still have a chance to play here. Torch Courier. Level 2, pass the turn. Just need it for a blocker right now. Dude, I've just had some pretty awful luck. I think we take it one more turn. Hopefully they don't have, you know, give it double strike or anything. Down to 4. Dreadhorde Arcanus, yeah. Yeah, that was the last chance for Delina. So now I believe we're dead. Yeah, we're dead. All right, up against 9th House Disciple. Barbarian Class, some interaction. I think we... Sure. Play Barbarian Class, pass the turn. Another Spirebluff Canal is at least cool. Hold up Spell Pierce or just go start leveling this up. That is mana we don't have to spend later. If it's a discard stuff, I'm kind of okay with it right now. Like, I'm trying to think of what things we would actually counter. It's probably going to be something amazing here. We're going to go ahead and do this. Pass the turn. Like an Ashiok or something. All right, we're good. See, life is great. Wily Goblin for a little bit more ramp. That helps with the discontinuity plan. Which I want to make happen. That's probably the one I want to make happen the most. So play out Wily Goblin. And pass the turn. Yeah, if we can get Delina and discontinuity, it would be so fun. It probably won't survive, but it'll be so fun. Spell Pierce loses its effectiveness after a while. So we might just have to wait for them to tap down at some point here. I think we hold off on the Pixie Guide until we can play both on the same turn. That gives rid of the possibility of discontinuity, I guess. I could just level this up for the haste. It's not a bad play. We still have Spell Pierce, so we can hold up for anything else. And the biggest thing here is haste. We have to have haste to really win against this matchup. Okay, pass the turn. Okay, we're gonna play out Pixie Guide. Hold on to the other one, I believe, and we can Prismari Command on this turn. Hit for 2 now. Okay, pass the turn. Saw it coming is a high probability. Unless they're playing a Turgid deck with Skull Raid or something. Eliminates. I need to protect Delina more than anything else here. We do have the Pixie Guide. I want to draw cards while I can, so let's go ahead and draw Treasure. Faithless Looting. Prismari Command, I guess. Okay. Alright, so that gives us 7 mana, which means we can Pixie Guide, Delina, hold up Spell Pierce. We hold the Multiverse. Oh. Yeah, we can't get rid of too many of our Delinas, so let's go ahead and counter that now. And then hope here. Dang it, we really needed to hit it right then. I can Discontinuity on their upkeep to stop us from milling. They would probably have to counter it, but it might let us keep our stuff alive. Do I just get rid of both lands? Barbarian Class number 2 is not bad, but I think we do drop it. We want to hit more lands. Do we? All right, attack in. Luckily, the other Discontinuity is a decent thing. Ritual Soot, that's annoying. Another Pixie Guide's not bad. Let's pass the turn. I'm gonna wait for them to play anything before we Discontinuity. Might as well. Do we have card draws? That's really useful. The issue is if we lose our other Delinas. We need them. It resolved. Whoa. Go to our turn. That's awesome. Okay. Pixie Guide. See if they want to counter this instead. No counter. No removal, please. They have removal. Oh, no. We don't have the Spell Pierce. No. Hopefully it's just an eliminate. They won't be able to kill Delina that way. Delina, whatever. Dang it. The nice thing is they only have so many Tasha's Hideous Laughters. That does mean that we have a chance, and we've lost all of our Pixie guides. Okay, there's the win con. All right. Yeah, we had a shot. Dude, this deck, like, we've had a shot to win so many times, and it just has failed in that chance way too many times. Yeah. We have to be able to interact with that faster, and we're done. Drats. All right, so 0% win rate with this deck. It was awful. It was bad. Lady Luck, the luck was definitely not with us. So we had a chance to combo off, I think, 4 times with this deck, and either the opponent had had an answer, which that happens. We were unable to hold on to the protection because we had to use it for other things, or they had more than one piece of removal, or we comboed off with Pixie Guide and didn't have enough, or the one time that we comboed off with Delina and we had extra rolls as we were doing it, we needed one more and it was lethal. Just one more, we would have had lethal, and we were not able to get there. Yeah, so there was a lot of times that we just had that kind of stuff happen, and it's bad luck. It's rough. It's annoying. Yeah, it's not that high of luck that you're going to always hit the 15 to 20, but at the same time, though, it's not like the worst odds ever when you're rolling 3 times. And so it would have been nice. 0-5. That is brutal. I'm sorry, guys. I really don't want to be bringing you guys 0-5 videos. But I also need to be able to record multiple with us all stuff. I don't want to be burning out too much for myself. And yeah, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys try this out, and maybe give me some suggestions on other ways to make this better. I forgot some other cards, I'm sure, that would have been better in here. And so anyway, hope you guys liked it. See you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.